Hi everyone and welcome back. So I'm down today and it's really cold. It's like 6.8 degrees in the greenhouse, which is warmer than it is outside because I think it's about 1 degree outside. It is cold. It's cold. My hands are, they're cold. I can't describe how cold I am, but I'm here and I've got some jobs to do, so I'm just going to spend a bit of time this morning just tidying up this plot, which is the plot I called Sunny Summer's Mead. Now I am actually going to change the names of my plots because I'm not actually happy with them. So obviously I've got the forget-me-not allotments, but yeah, I just don't know. They're the two allotments and I just need to call them something, and obviously one of my greenhouses is called Thelma and the other one is called Louise, so I'm quite happy with them. It's just differentiating between the two plots. So yes, that's the first thing. I just want to tidy up one of the beds today, and the main bed I want to tidy up is this one. This is where I grow the pumpkins and squashes in. So since I've harvested the pumpkins and the squash, I've just kind of left the vine in just to tie back, and I think it's really died back now, to the point I can probably get this bed up, and there's some manure over there that I'm going to just pop on the top of the beds and get that bed ready for spring next year to put some more squashes and pumpkins in, because they love manure. They're really hungry plants, so going to get that job done first. Right, so that's the bed weeded. I'm actually really warm now. Now I've started sort of pottering around and doing a little bit of jobs and stuff, I'm actually really hot. But yeah, that is that bed done now. I haven't got any cardboard. I am going no dig, and this whole plot is going to go no dig. So yeah, that is the bed weeded now. Just with a hoe, just to take the top layer off. I've seen a few worms in there, which is really good because, you know, they're good for the soil, and you know, that's why I'm going no dig, so I don't disturb them. It's really difficult, and we've got some manure here. I'll show you this manure we get from the local county. I think it's a, let me see, yeah, it's a local county. See the sign. Yeah, it's a local it's basically horse manure, but it's fresh. So I'm just going to put that on the bed now, and just top it over, and then that is that bed ready. So yeah, let's do that now, and then I'll have a cup of tea. So that's the manure done, and that is that bed put to bed, ready for the spring. So I'll just show you it now actually, but it looks really good. So it's all been fully weeded, and now it's just got its bed of manure just to keep it warm over the winter months. So one job I do want to do over the course of the winter is to sort the compost bays out at this plot. When I took it over, there was one compost bay here. It was completely empty, but I've kind of filled it over the course of this year, and will continue to do so. But one of the things with going no dig is that you do need a lot of compost. So my plan is to build another compost area and have one bay that is this year's. So over the winter I'll keep clearing the plot and putting the greenery that I remove, and also some wood chip, and there's some leaves over there which I'm starting to get better at composting and knowing what you can and can't compost, and leaves are apparently your browns. So yeah, my next video will be around my compost bays and sorting them out. I've got the 4 pallets. I'm going to stake them in and actually build a proper compost area down there. So that'll be next. So I'm just going to have a cup of tea now. I think it is definitely time for a cup of tea. I said I wasn't going to start it, but I've actually got a few more pallets for the compost heap, and dug out what was there just so I can put the front on. It's always difficult because it's kind of coming out like an overflow pipe, but I think if I dig it back far enough it will be able to fix something onto the front of it, and I can just cover it up and it'll rot down over the course of the next year. What's there is actually really rotted down already, so the next time I come to use the next compost bay, hopefully I'll have 2 on the go, and possibly 3, to see how it goes. So yes, that's the plan. Typically my camera has run out of battery, so I'm filming the last of this on my iPhone. So that is all I've got to show you for this week. I'm going to go home in a little bit, but I am going to run a Q&A video in the next few weeks, just before Christmas, as like a Christmas video. So if you haven't got any questions, a few of you already sent in some questions, and that's great. I will add it to those videos. But if any of you have got a burning question, I know there's a few new subscribers, so thank you for joining. But if you do have a question that you want to ask, then feel free and I will add it to the Q&A. But right now, I'm going to have a cup of tea and go home.